the updated scoping study is basically confirmed that Tenera will be a long life, high margin standalone gold project in Chile. It's obviously producing a meaningful production profile. It averages around 110,000 ounces per annum over an initial 9-year mine life, with very strong cash flow potential and a very low all-in sustaining cost, which we're estimating at this stage of around US $1,200 an ounce. Not only that, the excellent metallurgy and the simple mine and processing design basically drove stronger economics and lower technical risk, which was evident in the scoping study and the results that it produced. So at the end of the day, it reinforces El Zorro and Tenera as one of the most advanced, undeveloped resource projects of any nature in Chile. And ultimately, investor confidence is reflected in the share price performance that we've had since the release of that study. Our scoping study base case assumed a conservative long-term gold price of $27.50 an ounce US gold price. But obviously at today's gold price, which I think we're sitting just over $4,300 an ounce price, the project economics have obviously strengthened materially. But within that scoping study announcement and also some of the presentation that we published on the ASX platform, since we've published a whole range of different gold scenarios from below that 27.50 right up to around $4,000 an ounce, which obviously indicate a substantial uplift in MPV, and the IRR provides, and the gold prices on this project will provide investors with fantastic leverage to any further price upside. But also at that lower end, it highlights the robust nature of the project across a range of different gold prices. And as I said, we were very conservative in our approach, using $27.50 as a base case. The Chilean government has recently changed some of the legislation and which helps simplify and accelerate the environmental impact assessment process. Basically what it does, it sets out clearer timeframes and improved interagency coordination, which will help reduce uncertainty and project delays in developing new mining projects. And for us, that means essentially a more predictable pathway from early feasibility through all the technical studies and ultimately into construction and development. And at the end of the day, it reinforces Chile's position as a stable, mining-friendly jurisdiction, and where our project is sitting amongst some world-class infrastructure. Yes, so the metallurgical test work that and results that we used in the scoping study are very advanced test work. We don't really need to do much more for the pre-feasibility study. But what it shows is a very simple and conventional processing pathway with high gold recoveries, which on average are well above 94%. Very low reagent consumption, so uses barely any cyanide, which has other benefits, particularly regarding tailings disposal, and leads to obviously lower operating costs. And overall, the MET supports a simple, well understood carbon in pulp flow sheet design. It's all tried and proven technology. It's almost off the shelf processing pieces of equipment. And there's nothing costly or complex involved in the processing of the ore from Tenera. So that metallurgical performance obviously significantly de-risks the project and will certainly help enhance bankability going forward into our feasibility studies.